Have you had moments in life when faith has felt so fragile? Like there are a lot of times where our faith is strong and we got this, it feels steady. And then we have moments when it feels so thin and you're trembling and you're barely like surviving, right? I've had those many moments so many times. My faith is like barely existent. And the Bible talks about having a faith as small as a mustard seed. That's a really tiny seed. But even that's all you need. So a lot of times we feel like we have to always be strong, be on point, always be like, oh, I know. Listen, we're human beings. Life will beat you down sometimes so badly that you literally lose faith. I know, like, I've gone through things that have made me feel like, yeah, I don't even believe. And I hate to say this, but I've actually questioned whether God is real. And I know saying that out loud makes me feel so bad, but it's true. I'm a human being. We have a capacity, and sometimes the things you go through exceed the capacity or are so heavy. And you're just like, okay, I don't even think if God was like real, he would let me go through this. So I've had times when my faith is really, 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 you know what I mean, fragile. But you know what? Fragile faith does not disqualify you. It actually invites honesty. You know what? I think in the Bible, Mark 9:24 says, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. You know what I mean? When you get that vulnerable with God, because God sees you, God knows what you're going through, God sees everything. He sees your heart, He sees the condition of your heart. If you get raw and honest and you really truly are vulnerable with Him and you're like, God, I'm struggling, please help me, guess what? He's gonna meet you where you are. If anything, I feel like the struggle to not like accept all we're going through, and we just want to always come up like, oh, we're good. No, a lot of times there might be times you're really struggling, and it's okay to say, hey, I'm struggling. God, I don't even have faith anymore, I need your help, come to me. So God is not offended. God can handle your lack of faith. God can handle your waning faith or like your fragile faith. He can handle it. He's gonna meet you in your lack of faith or your struggling or fragile faith. So, because you know what, faith doesn't have to be loud to be real. Sometimes you have faith that people expect you to just be out there. No, no, no. Sometimes faith, like real faith, is actually quiet. It's like that quiet confidence is like a quiet faith. It's there, but it's not. But guess what? A trembling hand reaching out to God, like toward God, still counts as trust. Like you might still be shaking and you're like, I don't even know. But guess what? If you're trembling and you're like still trying to reach out to God, oh my gosh, God sees that. And that still counts as trust. That's why he said, like, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you will tell this mountain to move from here to there and it will happen. Because that's all it takes. You just have to keep it there. Like, keep your hope there. I know sometimes it gets hard. And again, I really never want to discount what someone's going through, because sometimes the things you're going through are so heavy that literally speaking, you're just thinking, yeah, it's very easy for you to say that, but if you were like you in my shoes, you wouldn't be saying that. No, I don't want to minimize it. Believe me, I have also been through some things, and I'm never going to compare my whatever I've gone through with anyone else's. Everyone's situation is different. But I just want to tell you, do not lose hope. Like, whatever area you're struggling with, however small you feel your faith is, it's still faith. And I want to tell you this: fragile faith still reaches heaven. Even that little faith, it still reaches heaven. God just wants you to have just a little. Just don't give up all trust. Don't give up and say, I'm done. No, no, no. Just keep hanging on. And I can tell you from my own experience, having a gratitude journal has been a game changer, because even on days where I feel like there's literally nothing to be grateful for, I promise you guys, when I write one, two, or three things I'm grateful for, like, it just reminds me, oh my gosh, you know what, today has been horrible. Like, I've had days where I'm literally traveling internationally because I've lost a family member. They passed away and it was a tragic loss. And I'm just like sitting at the airport thinking, I have nothing to write. And guess what? I will fight through to find something positive to write. And that's all I mean. Just hang in there. There's always something small to hang on to. So even that fragile faith, that's all God's asking from you. Don't give up. Don't let it all go and say, you know what, God, I'm done. And you know what, to close, I would like to pray with you. God, I want to believe, even when my heart feels unsure. Meet me in my weaknesses and strengthen what feels fragile. I pray that that prayer helped you, and I pray that this encouraged you. Keep hanging on there. And remember one thing: fragile faith still reaches heaven. You got this. Don't give up. Bye.